uh, I would say like 75% or 80 or even more of our content and ads, either organic or paid, are social media based, because this generation
Okay.
is super active.
So basically
This
social
generation is
media.
super active in social media.
Everything else is
Definitely,
just like a nice to have. So on social media,
definitely.
where are you guys active on? You mentioned Instagram, but is there anything else?
It's Instagram and Facebook mainly,
Okay.
and more Instagram. We have around 65,000 followers, 65,000 followers on Instagram, and then 30,000 likes on Facebook.
And so, would you say? I mean, I think there's already like a very good lesson to be learned here, right, for everybody. So for one, these are not statistics that you've gotten like yesterday. You've been starting like 2 years ago with Instagram, and you built that with. I mean, you seem to be clearly like working on very creative campaigns and things like that. So clearly, it's like I guess there's two lessons to be learned here, right? So the first one is know who your customer base is and go to where they are, which you guys have done with social media. And two, whatever you do, you have to really keep working on that channel. I'm sure you guys have been very regularly like working on trying to keep on being creative to keep people coming there, right?
Definitely, definitely, because this is the idea what we are selling. If we are not creative anymore, or if we are stopped at what we are right now, which won't be creative in a couple month or even weeks, we will see the downside. And this is the I would say this is the main challenge, is to keep, because it's like a lot of people, a lot of like investors or even mentors, who like whoever I talk with, who are not in the industry, they usually say, but yeah, don't aren't you afraid in to in like in couple weeks to see that colorful socks is not a trend anymore? Your brand is dead. So my answer usually is very simple. Like the polka dot socks might get might not be a trend anymore. The specific designs might be not a trend anymore. But the product itself will never die. People won't stop wearing socks. So
I mean, I would go one beyond that. I think people won't stop wanting to be creative and showing their personality, right?
exactly.
That's the deeper, because what I'm getting at is that it seems like we are really in this new phase of marketing. Everybody has, where it's, I mean, pretty much it's really nice to see that, because we've been talking to quite a few e-commerce companies, and pretty much the major thing I've been hearing over and over again is it's not about the product. It's about the idea. It's about the feeling that you let people identify with, that your product gives them. So in this case,
Definitely.
you're not selling the socks, right?
I would agree 100%. At the end of like let's say it's not only about the product, so we don't ignore the product, because uh, this is like we care about a customer loyalty, because this is the retention percentage is very high, because you will never stop wearing socks, and I want you to buy whenever I launch a new collection or new designs. So we care about the quality, we care about the designs, because this is what build the brand. But through the communication, when we reach to our customers, we don't focus on the product. The product, they will buy it, and they will receive it and touch it and know it's high quality, so they will keep ordering, which is what
Mm.
happening right now. But like through the communication points, I care, like if we're gonna give examples, I care like in 10% talking about the product, and 90% talking about how cool you will feel, or how cool you will be when you wear this product. So
Yeah.
this is why that sometimes I spend on marketing ads, or I spend on content more than I spend on the product itself.
I mean, and you made a really good point there, which I think is worth to repeat. It's not that the product is not important. It's just that the product is now your most basic offering. You have to have a good quality product. You have to make it something people want, but that's not enough. I guess is really what you're saying, right? That's like level one. But if you want to succeed, it's
Exactly.
the idea above that. So if you have a shitty product
Exactly.
and a
If you
great
want to
idea, it's
sell,
going to fail too.
exactly. If you wanna sell, you need to focus on other things. And think about it, like with the luxury brand. Like we are not a luxury brand, for sure. But think about the luxury brand. You go and pay hundred. You pay €1,000 for a shoe, for a shoes, not because like it's like super good quality that cost €1,000. You pay €1,000 because the idea behind it, and the and how it makes you feel luxury, and how you make it feel cool.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So um, I think there's so many good lessons to be learned here, right? Like I think it's also, would you say it's very dependent on the product as well that you're selling in terms of marketing? Like for instance, for you, you are selling socks. It's something people wear. So I think it's a lot of personality that you do in your marketing. Whereas maybe if somebody is selling, I don't know, like furniture, it's a very different kind of sort of marketing that you would use. It shouldn't be that people listening to this should just copy what you're doing. They should really focus on what is the product and what is the idea that we want people to feel, and then translate that makes sense to their product.
Exactly, exactly. You said it right. I always think about it like with our product socks, it's an impulsive decision. I think about it
Mm,
that if I'm going if I'm walking in the mall, or in a clothing shop, and I find a cool socks, I would grab it. I won't think a lot about it. So I'm trying to switch this to online. I
mm,
want people scrolling their Facebook as they are walking in the mall, and then they find a cool picture with very simple text. Hey, buy this now. You will look. You deserve this. This is colorful. This is cool. Blah blah blah.
right,
I
right.
try, even if like later when we're gonna discover the website together, you will find it's very minimal. It's very simple.